Now, questions have emerged on the accuracy of the school audit report recently released by the Ministry of Education, given that 550,000 learners remain unverified. Now, the ministry relied solely on digital records, ignoring physical headcounts, leading to concerns about the likelihood of inflated figures. It is feared that any discrepancies could cost taxpayers nearly 1 billion shillings in capitation funds, exposing weaknesses in verification processes and threatening the integrity of school funding across the country. And Musungu tells us more.
Questions have emerged over the school audit report released last week by the Education CS Migos Ogamba. The report revealed the existence of 87,000 ghost learners and what is more than 500,000 students whose records are yet to be verified, painting a picture of what appears to be deep rot in schools' data.
If resources are determined to have been misappropriated based on the enhanced numbers or the over-enrollment, criminal liability will follow. That's why we are submitting this report.
Recent data shows a large gap between verified students and those registered for exam under the Kenya National Examination Council. Independent records indicate that millions of public school learners in grade 3 to 9 are far more than the verified numbers. Specifically, NEC reports show that 3.2 million learners in junior school figures are far higher than those reflected in the verified results. The audit last week found only 2.9 million junior secondary students verified, leaving 256,433 learners from NEC records unaccounted for despite sitting for the exams. In public primary schools, 4.8 million students were verified, while NEC records show only 4 million learners in grade 3 to 6. Grade 1 to 2 were not included in the NEC data. The overall gap of 721,765 learners raised questions on missing enrollment and begs the question on why NEC numbers surpass verified counts. Concerns have also emerged on inconsistency in data periods. The Ministry of Education used January data 2025 for primary schools, but May 2025 data for secondary schools. The May figures show 87,000 more secondary students than January, a 4% increase despite the absence of new admission. A key problem is that officials skipped physical classroom headcounts, relying mostly on digital records and paperwork. This approach may have excluded genuine students who attended school but lack birth certificate or official identification, raising concerns about the accuracy and inclusivity of the verification process. For years, allegations of ghost learners and non-existent schools receiving public funds have persisted. The recent audit was meant to reveal the full extent of the problem, but now emerging inconsistency in the report further raises questions on its accuracy and overall reliability. And Musungu, KTN, Nairobi.
Citizens call for transparency in the spending of funds drawn from the sale of government's 15% shares in Safaricom.